Hey, Steve Coomer here. I wanted to talk for a second about frogs. Anybody that knows me knows that I have always hated frogs. I just feel like that, well, frogs are exciting to fish. You get tons of strikes on frogs. Tons of strikes on frogs. You don't hook stuff on frogs. You hook, I don't know, one or two out of 10 sometimes. You know, you'll go out fishing and you'll get 20 strikes and they're just blowing up all over it, and it's exciting. And yeah, I caught two of them. I mean, it's really frustrating. I feel like sometimes that frogs, the very thing that makes frogs such a great tool that they can come back anywhere, you know, those hooks that are laid right along that body, that makes them so weedless, well, that makes that frog fishless too. It makes it really hard to hook a fish on a frog, and I have just always hated the things. Well, mid a fishing tackle show, we are sitting around. It's towards the end of the day. There's nobody there, and I've got one of these guys, and I'm just playing with him. And anyway, I come up with an idea, and I know what's going to happen. I'm going to post this, and 17 other people knew this, and you know, they're going to say, well, we've been doing that for 15 years. Well, I wish you'd have told me a long time ago. So I'm going to tell some people about it, and maybe it'll help them catch some fish on a frog. So you're fishing down that bank, and you know, you're throwing this up on the lily pads, and you're dragging it back off and twitching it and throwing it up on the moss, and you know, you've had 8 or 10 strikes, and you know, you might even have landed one, and you get to where it's a little more open, and there's just a few scattered lily pads, and it's still, you know, it looks like a place where a frog would live, but hey, it's not just a solid mat. Well, here's what you do so you can actually land some fish. You take this guy and you pinch him down. You pinch him. And remember how I did this? You pinch him and then you just spin. Well, let me see if I can do it here. I guess I should have practiced once before I got on the video. Okay, there it is. You turn him around. Now check this out. Look at this. It's a frog. Except look at those big hooks hanging down. This frog, obviously you can't throw him up on the pad and pull him off, but you can fish him where it's a little more open, where there's just scattered pads, and you throw it in between. You didn't have to untie that other frog and tie on something, you know, tie on the top water plug that'll actually catch fish. You just flipped him around, and you're fishing the same bait when you get back to some lily pads, and it's real thick cover. You flip him around again. Now check this out. Let me move all these guys. Ta-da! Got a bowl of water here. Here's a frog, normal frog, the way frogs are always rigged. Okay, there he is. Here's my frog spun around so I can fish him in a little more open water. Look, he sits in the water just exactly the same. He floats, you can fish him just like you did before, but you can catch the fish. Anyway, that's my idea of now these guys have a new name in my book. This is now the reversible frog. And this is actually a frog I'd fish. See ya.